Well, I'm hoping this stupid thing is recording, because I was having that whole flash issue thing again, where I had it on the wrong setting. So, it's a nice day. It's definitely bike worthy. I saw a whole bunch of Ducatis out there, as they call them, ducks. So, I was bored sitting at home and wanted to head out. So I'm actually going to try something fairly new. I'm actually going to be playing my music along with recording the vlog, or some retards call them vlogs, but whatever. So I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it. Probably not. I'm actually going to lower the volume a little bit, just so I don't know, I don't start screaming. And usually I'll have like people come up to me, like compliment me on the bike or something, and I can't hear them because the music's up like way too loud, and I got the ear plugs in, the buds, so like I really can't hear shit. So I'm just gonna lower the volume a little bit too. And I don't know, find it. No, I don't want to hear that stupid song again, man. No. Oh, see? See, now that we can do. So, we'll give that a shot. See how well this comes out. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And as always, I hit the plug as I was putting it in my back pocket, and it stopped the whole friggin' thing. Alright. Well, let's start the motorcycle and off we'll go. Oh boy. Yeah, see, now that's better. I can actually like hear stuff, I think. I don't know. We'll see how much I can hear. Okay. Hope I don't crush my cigarettes here. Whatever. Shouldn't be smoking anyway. It was like so warm out before, like an hour ago. It was the 1 o'clock. But now it's like cool. And I got my sleeves all rolled up and all that. Seems like it got a little bit windier too. Yeah, I know. 50 and 25. It's like I accidentally, like folks, like I accidentally I got the bike up to 120 about a week ago. I say accidentally because, like, all I did was, like, there's this hand grip over here, and all I did was turn it this way, like, a lot. And all of a sudden, I look down and shit says 120, and I'm like, oh, I should slow down. And everything kind of slowed down, you know. It wasn't like it seemed like everything was whipping past it. It generally seemed pretty slow. And I was actually crouched down like this, and as I turned my head to see somebody, I tried to turn my head back, and I couldn't turn my head back, and that's kind of when I realized I was doing 120. But yeah, I mean, it seemed so slow. Yeah, now I'm doing 50 and a 25, I've had, you know. So you see everything that's going on, you almost have more visibility. Actually, I would say that you do have more visibility on a bike than you do in a car, because I can see. Well, I can see, you know, pretty much 180 degrees. You know, pretty much from complete left to complete right. You know, and the cool part about, well, one of the cool things I think is that you can see up. You know, like, I never had a convertible, so, you know, just you could see birds and trees and shit. You know, it's gonna. That sang the gangster rap, as they say, like, they were actual friggin' gangsters. You know, like, these weren't 16-year-olds that were trying to portray a part. These are friggin' gangsters that were trying to be rappers. You know, and that's a little creek there, and like that's when I kind of stopped liking, well, not liking, I never really liked rap, but stopped listening to it or caring, really. You know, like, to be honest, I would prefer like corny rap, like friggin' Third Base and Vanilla Ice. You know, like, I would prefer, you know, funny, goofy rap, as opposed to, you know, you got 16 guys on a stage all saying one word each. It's just retarded. You know, just because you dress in a pinstripe suit and carry a goblet doesn't make you a man, doesn't make you a gangster. It makes you an actor. You know, you're portraying a part at that point. You're not, you know, you probably smack him and scream like a girl. But anyway, that song's over with anyway. Can't get my head around you. Good old spring song. I have no direction at this point. It's just, it was a nice day. I'm hoping the clouds clear up a little bit, because now it's starting to get cold. But, like, it was a nice day. I was kind of looking to just get out, maybe meet somebody, you know, hook up with a couple of bikes somewhere. Whatever. So I have no direction. I'm just a nomad, just traversing the land. Just riding around South Jersey looking for trouble, looking for hookers and cocaine. You ready to let the dogs out? Alright, so, I don't know, while my videos are allowed to be extended past 15 minutes now, I'm not going to stop this tape, and I'll just keep going until I hit a longer red light, and I'll talk about courtesy, or like in riding. Obviously, when you see another bike, whether it's a chopper, or a sport bike, or a moped, yeah, even the occasional scooter, if you're feeling spry and funky, you're supposed to give them a wave, because, especially in the United States, like, M13 is in Taiwan? Yeah, Taiwan. And he put out a video recently that basically said that Taiwan was the like the world capital of dying on a motorcycle. You're more likely to get killed on a motorcycle in Taiwan than anywhere else in the world. I'm assuming that's strictly because of the population, you know, and the fact that I'm assuming that out of those, I don't even know how many people live in Taiwan. I'm sure it's a lot. But no matter how populated an area is, you're only going to have a percentage of incidents or accidents with regards to motorcycles or cars, a specific vehicle, if you will. But that ratio is only going to be indicative of the amount of vehicles of that type that are on the road. Meaning that if you live in a country, all right, let's take the United States. If you live in a state that only has, like, you know, I don't know, I'm gonna guess and just throw out like Iowa or Nebraska or something, because I've never been out there, but I'm assuming there's not a lot of motorcycles, but who knows, I could be wrong, most likely I am. But take any state and say that state has a total of 10 motorcyclists, right? So say out of those 10 motorcyclists a year, 7 of them get injured or killed or whatever on the motorcycle or because of the motorcycle, right? So that's saying that 70% of that area or 80% of that area is going to be hurt or killed on a motorcycle. Well, what if that same area has 40,000 motorcycles and only 7 get killed? So I don't think Taiwan necessarily has the most motorcycle injuries or killings or, you know, deaths because there's more people. I think it has more. I think it's very indicative that they have more motorcycle injuries or deaths because there's more friggin' motorcycles on the road. You know, which again goes to show you how much you can't take your skills for granted. You know, you got to practice your skills and make sure you don't get your ass killed out here. But yeah, so you're supposed to wave hello. So back to the original discussion. You're supposed to like wave hello. You know, here in South Jersey, it's just kind of like a peace, like a you know, how you doing kind of thing. You know, you can give a whole hand and be corny and be like hi, you know, but you know, if you gotta work the clutch, usually you just give them like the you know, hey, how you doing? No, just throw your fingers in real fast, you know, how you doing? So anyway, so yeah, and as far as courtesy, when you're pulling into like a left-hand turn only, right? Like the lane is specific for making a left turn at an intersection. I always try and stay to the right-hand side of that lane. That way, if cars are turning from the right to come in front of me, or if cars are making their right to turn next to me, in case either one of them are long or short, they're not going to, you know, they're not going to worry me at all. I'm not going to think that they're going to hit me because I gave them extra room just in case. You know what I mean? So that's just something that I do, just because I want to be more safe. You know, if you have the opportunity to be safe, go ahead and take it. Why would you not want to? See, that's why you gotta practice your skills. That guy just threw a soda bottle out his window and damn near hit me with it. Throwing the soda bottle, not good. The soda bottle! hits me with a soda bottle just because they don't want to keep it in their car. You know? Retarded. Like, listen, you know, don't get me wrong. I've littered in my lifetime, but look behind you. You know, first off, you'd want to see that there's not a cop behind you, right? But secondarily to that, you'd want to make sure that there's not like, oh, I don't know, a motorcyclist behind you going to throw a freaking toaster out of your car. You know, it's just ridiculous. Or a whole bunch of styrofoam like that. That's just ridiculous, man. Like, and it was a big bottle. It was like one of them 1 liter things. It was ridiculous. Like, I don't know. I'm not really in the mood for a confrontation. Although I really want to like smack them for that. Let's see what we got over here. Suzuki. There's a comedian in the 80s who used to do that joke. Wow, that guy's puffing smoke out of somewhere. That's not even his exhaust. That's out of his tire. Yeah, your brakes are smoking.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Let me
No. Yeah, her brakes are on fire. That's why you need preventative maintenance. She said, I pulled up next to her. She goes, is my car on fire? I said, yes it is, absolutely. That's pretty funny. Yeah, so generally, like I said in a couple other videos, I try and stay here, to the left-hand lane of whatever, of the left-hand lane. If I were in the right-hand lane, I would stay in the middle of that lane. Like if I was behind that white car, I'd be in the middle of the lane, because that would allow for, see, I'm flicking my brakes here, that way the guy behind me knows I gotta stop short. That would allow for, in case somebody came out of one of these side streets, I would have the opportunity to swerve one way or the other, or stop and get around them. I'd be able to see them better. Plus, it would not allow for a car in this lane to swerve into the right lane, and I'd still have time to maneuver. You know, just when the best thing to do is always keep your eyes moving. You know, especially when you're in traffic like this, summertime traffic down at Jersey Shore. You know, that's why I ordered louder exhausts. Also, not specifically louder, but they had a different tone and they were more voluminous. You know, they because these pipes are too silent. You know, you don't really hear the exhaust, you more hear the motor. You know, and you don't want to really crank up your motor every time just because you want to be heard. So somebody doesn't, you know, turn into you or whatever. So I'm going to try and stop here real fast if I can, and stop the tape and start a new one. Wish me luck. Be safe.